Hello everyone, Treecks here. Welcome back to A Bug's Life. This is going to be part 3. Last time we actually entered our little anthill, our home you might say, on the run for the grasshoppers that actually were chasing us, because we actually managed to screw up their hoard of food. The hoard that actually took us all summer to collect. But Flik, with one not so smart move, managed to screw everything up. So the grasshoppers are hopping mad. Here in the tunnels we have 100%, so we are allowed to continue to Council Chamber, which is actually the first boss stage of this game. And even in the boss stages in this game we need to make sure we do 100%, because don't think there's no 50 grains in here, don't think there's no letters in here, and don't think there's no enemies to defeat here with gold berries. That we still need to do. So let's get started with that. Let's go.
What's the matter? You scared of grasshoppers? Dad, you don't like Thumper? Leave her alone!
Yeah, and that's our cue to actually start fighting this guy ourselves. Thumper. They call him Thumper, is level 3. And we need to defeat him. That is our main objective here. But main objectives is fun and everything. We also still have stuff to collect. So of course we're going to ignore him first. The level is quite compact, really small. As you can see, it's only one room. So all of the grains can actually be pretty easily found in here. We need to make sure we actually avoid this guy. Because he's of course also here. We need to make sure we actually avoid him while collecting every single thing we can find in here.
Oh, yeah.
Purple tokens of course, so we can actually start creating our gold berry plant. Letters are also scattered around here. F is a little bit higher up, so we first need to find a way to improve our other plants. Here's another purple one. Go away.
Stop with the mosquitoes, okay?
Yeah, I don't like mosquitoes either. Let's go grab the mushroom here. We can get another purple token. And Thumper is trying to get us in the meantime.
Oh, yeah.
Just like the mosquitoes. Come on. Go away. Yeah. And the last one. So, the grains is already taken care of. Next up we need to make sure we're able to get the L right up here. This should be a propeller plant. Yeah, indeed.
Super berry.
So we can get ourselves a super berry at least. Now let's go grab you.
Nice Thumper.
Purple berry. Second to last one. Go. Ah, wait. Oh, and one other thing I could note. The boss is actually also included in our gold berry count. So the moment you start defeating enemies, don't think you only have to start looking for regular enemies. And the boss is actually not included in that. The boss also counts as an enemy you need to defeat with the gold berry. But do make sure you actually defeat the boss last, because the boss is actually still the end of stage, you might say. Boss levels don't have an exit of the stage. The moment you defeat a boss in a boss level, then the stage is done, so you still need to defeat him last. Now let's go find a way to get up the big mushroom here. Because of course there's something up here. Final purple token. From here we can actually also jump to the F. The letters are also done. And I would prefer you go away for a moment. I need to actually recreate myself a plant, in this case a purple one. At least if I can jump on it. Here we go. Goldberry, finally. So there should be 3 enemies in here. All of the mosquitoes, of course. And the boss. This guy, go away. I'll be with you in a moment, Thumper. The final enemy in the stage is the big boss himself. Which is really easy, he doesn't really have a good defense, so just throw gold berries on him until he is dead. And he blows apart like any bug would do. that was another stage. A relatively short one because of it being a boss stage. And that was everything. And unlike last time, this time we actually do have time for another stage because we're only in here for 5 minutes, so let's go watch the ending cutscene.
Flik, what do you have to say for yourself?
Your Highness, don't you see? We could send someone to get help.
Leave the island?
Now, why didn't I think of that? Oh, because it's suicide.
She's right. We never leave the island.
Never leave.
There's snakes and birds and bigger bugs out there.
Exactly. Bigger bugs. We could find bigger bugs to come here and fight and forever rid us of Hopper and his gang.
Ludicrous.
Who would do a crazy thing like that?
I'll volunteer. I'd be very happy to volunteer.
You got a lot of spunk, kid, but no one's gonna help a bunch of ants.
At least we could try. Oh, I could travel to the city. I could search there.
If you went, you'd be on that silly search for weeks.
It looks like we are going to ask for help. We were able to chase off the grasshoppers for now, but that is only going to be a temporal solution. We need to find some bigger bugs to help us. So the next stage is going to be the Cliffside. We are going to leave the island.
Here I go. For the colony and for oppressed ants everywhere. Hey! Hey! Wow!
Well, this looks very inviting in being a very awesome stage. Level 4, Dandelion Flight. Ride the winds and enter Riverbed Canyon. Flying on dandelions. That sounds like a whole lot of fun. Let's go see how we can initiate it. First by grabbing all of the stuff on the higher cliff, of course. We're not going to be able to get back here, so make sure you don't forget about this. If you actually miss something up here, you've got a problem. We're never going to come back here, so
This I can use.
make sure we're able to get everything. We should be able to get a propeller plant already in this area. First, let's get the grains over here. Let's open you up. Oh, you're the dandelion, of course. The one that's going to be needed in order to do the stage. Actually flying over the cliff. First, let's go grab this green token. Don't be scared about the bird. He's not able to get us here yet. Just keep in mind, there is going to be a bird that will chase us if we actually don't do this level correctly. More about him in a minute. Yeah, need to get even higher, so open this seed up again. This time as propeller seed, so we can get the dandelion as a regular plant. Now we're going to want to grab the F. And that should be the final thing up here. Already upgraded 2 of our plants, so we have not even started yet. But the main gist of the stage is going to be this riverbed canyon, as you can see. The dried up river.
To the riverbed and beyond.
Okay, nice Buzz Lightyear reference, Flik. Toy Story 2 we're going to see later. But the gist here is trying to stay above the riverbed canyon. So use these propeller plants in order to keep afloat. The bird will grab you if you actually fall on the ground here, so make sure you don't.
And they said boy ants couldn't fly.
And the moment you go over these thorn plants, then you'll actually be safe for the bird.
The thorn plant.
Like this.
Picking up grain here.
Now we can continue normally. Oh, and be careful for the cracks in the floor here. It's pretty annoying actually traversing them. Especially if we need to start carrying seeds in a moment. So I can remember that being required for some of the things up here. First, let's go see if we can get all the grains on the ground.
Picking up grain here.
There's a letter up there, so so we indeed need to carry some seeds over to this area. Like this one, for instance. Should be able to get it over the crack. Yeah, we can walk this. Propeller is enough for this, so thank you. Only one more to go. Oh, here's the gold berry. We just get it for free in this stage. Makes it somewhat easier. The only downside of it is because of the enemies being in that area with the bird, where we can't touch the ground. We need to go back there. As you can see, there's also some enemies floating around over here.
Bye-bye, Buggy.
I'm not sure how many of them there actually are, but I'll take a quick look. So we need to make sure we actually get a dandelion over there. This seed should do. Let's see if we're able to actually get it over the cracks here. Come on, Flik. There you go. Oh, come on. Yeah, here we go. Let's place it right beside the propeller plant so we can actually initiate dandelion flight and also immediately fling ourselves upwards.
Gotta get past the
And then
thorns.
make use of the propeller plants here in order to stay afloat. There's plenty of them, so it should be fine. In the meantime, start looking out for the enemies over here. There's another one.
Whoa, hey,
And another one.
whoa.
But I missed him. Let's go make another lap. Yeah, there we go.
Hey! Oh no.
And
no, no. Ah!
bye, Flik. Oh, we got spawned back up here. Well. Anyway, we keep all of our progress as long as we don't game over, so should actually have everything now. But we're going to get past this area again, so if we actually missed something, we'll probably see it. Like this guy. And another one.
To the riverbed and beyond.
Shut up, Flik. I know you want to play Toy Story 2 yourself as well, but I'll be coming to that game in a couple of months, if you don't mind. Oh, come on. There's actually a lot more of these enemies than I remembered. 10 already. Looks like every single one of the enemies is actually in this area. This should be everything.
And they said boy ants couldn't fly.
Well, they still say boy ants can't fly, because you're technically not flying, Flik. Yeah, safety again. Did die once, but still, we're allowed to continue. We've got pretty much everything in this area as well, as long as I don't get stuck in the cracks. Now let's go to the final area.
Bye-bye, Buggy.
Oh, apparently there was something down there. One more enemy, apparently. It better be down here somewhere, because I don't really feel like looking. Here's a propeller plant in order to get back. That is something I need to do, because I need the seed for the dandelion plant. At least not for the dandelion, but for the propeller. But you know what I mean, I need another red seed. Final area also has a higher cliff. No, because of this being a higher ledge itself, I think I can use the dandelion here. Allow me to try. Yeah, I think this works. Yeah, here we go. I also could have used propeller plant in order to get up there from the lower area, but this also works.
I can use.
Here's all of the letters. And the grains also seem to be complete, because here's the final 4 on this log. There we are. And one more enemy apparently. Not too sure where he is actually. But if I've missed one in that flying area, then I'm going to be hopping mad. But I think it's actually an enemy that runs around at the exit, so... Yeah, indeed. We don't have to worry, we have completion. Another stage done. And therefore, we can actually leave the stage. Nice score for today.
Oh, yeah.
2 stages done, 100%. And Flik's journey towards the city, finding bigger bugs in order to help defend the colony, has begun.
That's me. All right.
So, with another 100% completion of a stage, we can check out another bonus cutscene. Let's go see how this continues. Story time.
Okay.
Flaming death! I hold in my hand the match that decides whether 2 bugs live or die this very evening. In a moment, we'll light this trail of matches leading to a sheet of flypaper doused in lighter fluid. The Aim directly at the flypaper, or tuck and roll! The pill bug cannonball! The cannon will be triggered by Dim, trained to jump at the sound of this bell, set to go off in 15 seconds! Our pillbug's only hope of survival is our mistress of the high wire, Rosie! Secured to a web line of exact length, Rosie will plummet down to these two posts, spinning a web of safety in less than 15 seconds!
Okay, these guys look interesting and eccentric. Circus artists, I think they are going to be relevant for later. Perhaps something we could meet in the city. But first, we need to reach that city. Riverbed Canyon is the next stage. And my video is only at 16 minutes, I see, so... Doing 2 stages in this game actually is apparently also able to be done in 20 minutes. Most of all because of the boss stage, of course. But I think I'll actually call it quits for now. There's going to be some longer stages later on, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to be going over 20 minutes at some point as well. So I think for now this is going to be enough. A shorter episode every once in a while also does not matter a whole lot. Most of my videos go over 20 minutes, so sometimes I want one that goes under a bit. Next time I'll try to go on a little bit longer if I can. Perhaps doing 2 stages in 1 episode again. Thank you all for watching this 3rd episode of A Bug's Life. Flik's journey has truly begun today. Next time we will continue through the riverbed and finding the city of bugs. Sounds interesting. See you folks then. Treecks out and later folks.